Hello, students, and anyone else who may be watching from home. This is Mr. Borges, and we are back again in TinkerCAD, ready for our next project, the luggage tag. So, for this one, we're just going to make the example luggage tag. All right, so we can revisit this project. This is one of the ones that I like to 3D print because it's fun, because it has your name on it and stuff too. You can use it as a backpack tag, but for now, we're not doing that. And since y'all are working from home and the way we're doing this online, I just want you to do the regular example, meaning please do not put your personal information on there. Please do not put your real address or your real phone number on there. We're going to make the example tag, which is for Maker Mike. So it says here, we're going to drag letters to the area that's highlighted in orange. And if you need a letter again, copy and paste it because they only gave you one of each. Right, I'm just going to click next again so you can get the other target. So here's what we're doing. Right, and you're going to see right away we're going to need two M's. We're going to need duplicates of some of these letters. So we're just grabbing them and dragging them close to where we want them to be. And there are kind of a bunch. We're going to do our best, and we'll use the alignment tool when we're done. So you don't have to go crazy right at this point, getting them perfectly lined up. We're really maybe just focused on the spacing. If you get the spacing of the letters, what you want, we're going to be able to use the align tool to get the up and down one. So I'm just going to, right? So I'm having trouble getting these to be where I want them to be on the target for a couple different reasons. But here's what I'm trying to show you. You see that they messed up? They messed up the target over here, and the targets are just floating up in the air. And then some of my students were trying to do their good job getting these letters to be on a target because that's what is what we usually do. But then they have weird ghost letters that are just floating above the things. So that's not what we're trying to do either. So just take a look at it from up above and get them to be where you want them to be. Spacing wise, I see I'm trouble even getting these. It's because of my snap grid. So I'm going to change my snap grid to be something much smaller. And now I can get my letters where I want them to go. So looking at it straight down from the top, I can get where I want it to go. I'm using the wheel on my mouse. The wheel is a button, so I'm pushing the wheel down and moving over. That's how I'm doing this. Right, getting this on target. If you don't have a mouse yet, middle wheel. If you don't have a mouse yet, I got a mouse for you up in the office at school, folks. So please go there and get a mouse for yourself, right? It's either in the office or it's in the library. I'm not sure. I give them to the librarian, though, and she said she's going to give one to everybody who needs one. Just go tell her you're Mr. Borges' student and you need a mouse. Okay, so we need another M, so I'm going to click on the M. We're going to click copy and paste, and then we can move this M to what we need over here. And now we're going to need an I. And that's basically this whole video is going to be, is me finishing this up. All right, so we're going to need a K, so we're going to click copy and paste. Oops, so you see I just accidentally stretched my K? I'm not trying to do that. I'm going to undo that step, right? It's because I accidentally grabbed one of these handles. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, there we go. Okay. And I need a copy of E, so copy and paste. Right? So if I grab the handle, I'm accidentally stretching it now. So I want to grab my letter where there's no handle. So I accidentally just grabbed the R. So I'm going to undo that too. Zoom in a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. Here's the E that I just copied. And there we go. All right. And those are the weird ones that are just those ghost letters. So don't try to put those on target. That's not what we're doing. The rest are much more straightforward, and you're going to be able to do in the very same way. So, right, doing the numbers is no problem. You're going to need to make copies of the 4 and the 2. You'll do that. You'll get these lined up, and you'll get these lined up. Focus on the spacing. So the only thing I want to talk about that's left is the alignment tool. So here, I'm going to show you that I'm going to do kind of a bad job of getting the up and down done, but the spacing is still pretty good. The spacing is pretty good, but right, these aren't, well, look, this one really bad. But these letters just are not lined up very well. So what we can do then is I can hold down Shift and select the A and the K and the E and the R. And really, I would just keep going and get the whole line. Get this M and I and K and E. And now I'm going to use, now I've got just the letters selected. I'm going to use our line tool. And I'm going to line, here's the up and down. I'm going to send them all to the middle. Now they're perfectly lined up. And they're still all selected, so I can use the arrow keys to move them all together. That's what I want to do. And that's why your letters should be perfectly straight when you finish that thing. So that's what I'm going to be looking for, right? Do we have any weird ghost letters floating out in space? And are your letters perfectly straight, right? Because they should be if you're using the align tool. And that's the big idea. I'm not going to make this a 20-minute video for you watching me place every one of these letters. When you are done, what I do want you to then do is get rid of these extra letters and then group everything that you have here. That is important for what you do next if you're going to send it to a 3D printer or export it to Minecraft or Blender or wherever. All right, folks, so that is the idea of this level. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.